Besides happiness and good vibes, what else can we benefit from marrying a European citizen? Of course, a fast route to citizenship in Europe. Hello, my name is Sadifa Dastani and I work for Nomad Capitalist in the strategy department. Nomad Capitalist is a tax and immigration advisory firm with 10 years of experience on the market. We have helped over 1,000 high net worth individuals legally reduce their tax bill, incorporate and bank offshore and relocate overseas, obtain second citizenship, second residencies, and diversify their portfolio by investing in real estate overseas as well. Before we start counting the countries that lead to fast citizenship by marriage, I want to state that we at Nomad Capitalist do not advise people to marry for a visa and a passport, obviously, because that is considered fraud. What we are doing is we are advising you for countries where maybe you can meet that special someone and enjoy the benefits. Citizenship by marriage is never a shortcut, and there are still hurdles and procedures a couple must clear in order to be actually granted citizenship in this manner. With that being said, here are some countries that encourage this type of citizenship and some details about each program. The first country that we will walk you through is Albania. Now, foreigners married to an Albanian citizen for at least 3 years may actually apply for Albanian citizenship by naturalization without the need to fulfill language requirements. However, the spouse must have resided in the country for at least 1 year. The second country on our list is the beautiful Armenia, where if you happen to be a spouse of an Armenian citizen, you're actually eligible to apply for Armenian citizenship, and obviously, if the marriage has been officially registered for the last 2 years and you have resided in Armenia for at least 365 days during this 2-year period, or you have a common child who is an Armenian citizen. Option 3 is Bulgaria. If you have for at least 3 years been and still are legally married to a Bulgarian citizen, you may acquire Bulgarian citizenship by marriage. In this case, you should have obtained like a permanent residency or a long-term residency permit at least 3 years prior to the date of application for naturalization. By going through the marriage option, instead of 5 years of waiting, you can have your citizenship in only 3 years. An additional option is Cyprus. Individuals who are married to a Cypriot citizen may acquire citizenship after 3 years of marriage and 2 years of residency in the Republic. An additional option is France. Now, the requirements here are that the spouse must be a French citizen on the day of her or his marriage. In addition, your spouse must have retained French nationality since the day of your marriage as well. You must be married 4 years minimum with a French person on the date of your return, and also you must speak French, so there is a language requirement. Option 6 is Greece. You can marry a Greek citizen and apply for citizenship, but you must have lived in Greece for at least 3 years or have a child with your spouse. Again, if you go through this marriage option, instead of waiting 10 years, which is the usual route for naturalization, you can obtain the citizenship within 3. An additional option is Ireland. The spouse or civil partner of an Irish citizen may apply for Irish citizenship through naturalization after 3 years of marriage or civil partnership, plus 3 years of residency on the island of Ireland. Liechtenstein is an additional option as well. So non-citizens who are married to a Liechtensteiner citizen may become citizens by facilitated naturalization after actually living in the country for at least 10 years. The time of residency after marriage counts as double towards this requirement, so making 5 years the minimum period of domicile. Netherlands is an additional option, so you can become a naturalized Dutch citizen abroad only if one of the following situation applies to you. So if you have been married to or are in a registered partnership with a Dutch national for at least 3 years, you can prove that you have lived with your Dutch partner for at least 3 years. An additional option is Spain. Naturalization in Spain is a highly bureaucratic process and usually requires 10 years of solid residency in the country. Now, the tax burden for those years can be quite high due to their taxation. However, those married to a Spanish citizen are able to apply for Spanish citizenship after just 1 year of tax residency in the country. A Spanish passport is actually an excellent travel document offering freedom of movement in the European Union. Here at Nomad Capitalist, we have an entire strategy and operations team that is dedicated and well versed in visa and citizenship options for countries, whether by marriage, investment, or descent in almost any part of the world. We offer holistic planning services that is tailor-made to your needs, and we look forward to helping you on your journey to go where you are treated best.